giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black. To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people.
What's good, fam? Welcome to the Black Nina Speaks. I hope everybody is doing all right today. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Happy Monday, okay? We're going to have a great week. We're going to go out there and get this bread. We're going to continue to work. We're going to rest also. There's nothing wrong with grinding, but also remember to rest, okay? And we're going to have fun. So, the Oscars was an interesting one last night. Now, we all saw and heard the slap of the century last night. If you were living up under a rock for the last, 24 hours, Will Smith had enough of the mess, and he walked on stage and he, you know what I'm saying? He peeled back Chris Rock's muffin cap back on stage. I'm like, bruh, this is actually happening in 4K. I had to see if it was real. And yes, there's slow motion stills of it happening. I'm like, he really connected. This was one of the greatest things I have ever seen in my entire life. I was like, bruh, the Oscars was amazing. This is great. This is what we need. But anyway, I digress. So let's talk about what led up to those events. So he decided to make a joke about Jada's hair. G.I. Jane. If you haven't seen G.I. Jane, it stars Demi Moore, and she shaved her head. She's in the army, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So Chris Rock decided to make that joke. Now, during the midst of this, people were pointing out that Will had laughed. That was a nervous laugh. That was a laugh like, he, I'm about to get up and I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, give you some smoke. You feel me? That was that laugh. Like, I can tell when it's a funny laugh or it's a laugh like, yeah, you in danger, bruh, kind of laugh. You feel me? That's what it was. And he walked up on stage and clap, clap. It happened. You know what I'm saying? If you want a picture, here's it in real-time events. There you are. But funny stuff aside, let's come down to earth and let's keep it real. Could it have been handled a different way? Yes, it could have, but these emotions and Will have been like boiling up inside of him for a while. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this man was getting nominated and won on top of that for an Oscar tonight, that was probably a lot on his mind. A lot of emotions were setting through and stuff like that. And it was a lot. Before this all happened, I was looking at pictures of them together, and the way he was looking at her and telling her how beautiful she was in her dress and whatnot, I thought that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And we all have our reservations about Will and Jada. Will, in my eyes, it's not that much. There's some things that I'm just like, bro, be quiet. Jada is the one that really just irks my nerves, because I'm just like, we know you're a power top. We get it. But I would never, ever make an albeit joke about someone's, like, condition. That's messed up. And she has one with alopecia. Now, I know some people don't know about it, and that's fine, but she's publicized about it since 2016, about her living with this condition where her hair would just be falling out and stress and stuff, but she didn't know what it was. And then she found out it was alopecia. That's why on the Red Table Talk, at times she would always have her hair in turbans and wrapped up because she was ashamed of her hair. But, she started to embrace it and love herself unapologetically. That's why Willow keeps her hair short and shaved to honor her mother. She even shaved Jada's hair for her. I thought that was beautiful. And I know, like I said, we all have our reservations about Jada. But one thing about her, she loves her kids, and them kids love on her. And they support her. They love their mama. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, it could have been handled differently. Yes, it could have. But enough. When is enough enough? I know I joke on here, but I know limits and boundaries and what to say and what not to say, especially with K-pop, because, child, some of y'all out here, whew, Jesus, that is another story. But anyway, with comedy, when is enough enough? People always saying, these comedians will come up here and say, oh, y'all got to stop being sensitive. Excuse me? Y'all out here making really messed up jokes to people. Y'all out here saying stuff that crosses the line. I know offensive comedy can be funny, but super, super offensive, that's just way too much. Y'all out here still rooting for Dave Chappelle when this man sat up here and told extremely transphobic jokes. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Very offensive. Chris Rock knew what he did was wrong. He made a joke about Jada a couple of years ago. Thought it was cute. And what's funny is this man had a whole documentary about black hair. But you making fun of a woman who has an underlying condition where she loses her hair. And you didn't expect anything to happen to you? You should be glad that all that Will did was slap you. West Philadelphia showed it came out last night. Clack, clack. What did the five fingers say to the face? Stop. Chris Rock, your last name is true to its form, Rock, because you was solid as a rock. I was like, I have to give it up to Chris Rock, though. He sat, he still did his job. He stood his ground. He didn't move. I thought that was pretty, very, very manly of him. I have to give it to him, and he didn't press charges. I think that was pretty cool, too. But yeah, comedians out there, y'all love to say that the audience have to stop being sensitive, and I'm just like, stop. There's a comedian. Her name is Amanda Seales. She said something very funny today. Ha. I'm being sarcastic. She's like, you all got to stop being sensitive. We comedians, we're just doing y'all job. Y'all gonna learn. And I'm just looking at her IG page, and I'm like, if that's the case, sis, why are your comments turned off? Right, sis. Shut up. Y'all comedians, okay, I understand offensive comedy and whatnot, but y'all gonna learn today. Will Smith, man, an example of y'all comedians. Next time somebody just gonna have to roll up on y'all and just be like, what's up? You feel me? But yeah, man, Albie's jokes, those are not funny, man. Those are not funny. That was wrong. It was messed up. And I don't want to hear no stuff about, I don't condone violence. Violence is not the answer. Really? The same ones that saying that are the same ones that will beat the living shit out of their kids. That will physically hurt their dogs. Or worse. Don't even give me that BS. It's not even about the entanglement issues. Y'all just mad this man actually got up and stood up for his wife. That's what you're mad about. Jokes aside, Chris Rock, what he did was wrong. And what Will Smith, what he did was wrong too. But I have to be honest, I'm on Will's side on this one. Because you're not about to talk to my partner or my spouse like that. Especially if they have an illness going on and you think it's funny. It's not funny. And everybody was uncomfortable with that. And I saw the hurt and pain in Jada's face with that joke. She didn't like that. And Jaden, his Twitter, he was there for his family. See this tweet right here? Jaden was like, no. Not my mama. That family, they gonna ride for their family. I have to give it to them. They ride for each other. So, it was bro, are we gonna put this on like the calendar? Like, every year we Negroes get together and we make this calendar about everything that happens every month. Are we going to put the slap on the calendar? Let me know, because it's going to be on Twitter somewhere with a slap in the calendar for me. It has to happen. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off here. We're going to have an open panel about this tomorrow night. I don't know if we're going to have an open panel about this. I was actually thinking about a subject about BTS I was wanting to talk about because the Grammys are getting close. And child, I have to talk about this and get it off my chest because y'all going to be like, ooh, the title, girl. I'm like, yeah, the title, honey. Y'all going to be like, ugh. But anyway, y'all, y'all have a good day. Love, peace, and crease. And I'll talk to you later. And, you know what I'm saying? Don't be making no Albius jokes, man. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. All right, bye.